Kentucky football. Wow. like what? Like why am I upset for? Now, if you guys please let me know if you can hear me because it will not let me. Um, hey, Roger, welcome in the house. Roger, can you hear me okay or no? Because it's not letting me hook up my headphones or my microphone, or I'm not really sure. So if you can hear me, please let me know, okay? I appreciate that. Should have, could have, would have. Like, hey guys, welcome to the show, man. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. If can you guys hear me okay? Okay, good. Okay. Um, Kentucky football. I was walking through the house and I asked myself, why does this matter so much? Like it's Kentucky football. Why does this matter so much? I First half, I got a scenario for you guys. What's more likely to happen next year? We get a new offensive coordinator. Kentucky goes to the Sun Belt, whatever the Sun Belt Conference, or Mark Stoops is not there anymore. Which one is the most likely to happen next year? And you just watch this ball game, and it's just a reflection. It's just a reflection of the coach. It's a reflection of just what's going on the sideline. I tell you, man, for like a moment during the ball game, I was really, really hoping. I was really, really hoping that maybe Kentucky, after Texas scored first, and then they got down, and then we stopped them at the goal line pretty much, and then we got the bonehead penalty after the play is over and gave them life, and then they scored on the first play. After that, Kentucky football was just no good the rest of the day. It was, the second half we came out and we fought. We was able to cover the spread. They didn't beat us by 18 and a half points, unless I did my math wrong. But I guess I'm just happy that basketball season's here because I don't know how much more I can take of this. So I get up, the game comes on at 11:30 at night here. 11:30. I don't have to be at work for another 6 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, 6.5 hours. I get up and watch the game, knowing that once I get out of bed, it's over. I'm not going back to sleep. So I'm up. I'm gonna go to work from here, and I got up for this. Like really, like why? What would make me want to get up and watch a ball game, knowing that maybe a team maybe not fight? I don't know. Penalties. Like, what's up? Kentucky football, man, at its best. And I like hope maybe Brock should not see the field again this year. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if we're gonna play Brock anymore this year or not. Like, I really don't. I don't know if I don't know if is he done? Is like does he have one more year eligibility? Is he I don't even know what grade he is. I guess that's how important it is. Don't you know what grade your quarterback is? This is just one of those things that you just like, man, you look at it and you just be like, man, this hurts. Like this hurts really big time. And but I guess you kind of expect it a little bit. You kind of expect that it's Kentucky football. And as much as as much as I want to be positive, because I want to be positive, believe me, I really, really want to be positive. I just don't know if I have it in me. And I just don't know if I'm prepared to be positive. Will we beat Louisville? Will we have enough in the tank to maybe feel motivated to knock off Louisville? I don't know. Has everyone already? You can look, Barron and Brown. I can tell you, he's saying to himself, if I don't go pro, I won't be back at Kentucky next year. I sincerely feel that. I feel like a lot of guys just won't be back at Kentucky next year. They just won't. And that's just a testament of just being tired of being tired. So
I don't know where we go from here as a program. I just don't. If we start the freshman quarterback, we'll beat Louisville. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe we just need to start the freshman right now. Well, I was going to say for the rest of the season. Oh, but wait, we only got one game left. Kentucky football. This has been a disastrous of a year. One that you would truly want to say to yourself, can we please forget this ever existed? Can we just move on with life with this right here? And can we just get ready for Western Kentucky? So hey, Western Kentucky this week in basketball, and we play Louisville in football. Do we go 2-0? Do we go 1-2? Do we go? Well, we ain't losing in basketball. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that out there. I don't want to sound cocky, but we ain't losing it. We ain't losing it in basketball. We gonna beat Western. But maybe we don't beat Louisville. Maybe we don't have enough in the tank to even beat Louisville. Maybe we'll play with pride in this last ball game. I'm not gonna hold my breath too much. I'm really not. Kentucky went for 13 of 25, 200 in total, 11 yards passing the ball. Vandergrift had 51 yards passing the ball. Is he scared in the pocket? Is he afraid? Like, wasn't that the narrative when he first came to Kentucky, that he was this tough guy and he wasn't going to get rattled in the pocket? It seemed like he'd get rattled in the pocket. Look, if you watch that whole game, did you see our big offensive tackle just get bum rushed towards the end of the ball game when they made a sack? That 6'8" guy just straight was put on skates, and just fell back on his butt. That's the story of Kentucky football this year. We were supposed to be this big, but we got put down to here as often as possible. Kentucky football for you. At least we got basketball. It is. It does sound cocky. I am. Someone said sound cocky. Look, I don't want to sound cocky about basketball, but we beaten Western. I mean, we could just totally take this and just talk about basketball for the next 15 minutes. Why not? At least people will be excited. The reason why we can come here and the reason why we can talk Kentucky football is because even though we know our team needs a lot of stuff to happen for it, we still love our Kentucky football, and we still want our Kentucky football to be decent. We still want our Kentucky football team to show up and play like it matters. That's what we want. But our defense can't do things by themselves. We're gonna need an offense that can help us and that can win some ball games. It's horrendous. We need to collect $10 million in NIL, and we need to go give each one of our. We need to go pay $1 million for each lineman position to come to Kentucky next year. Because if we don't get a line in here, ton of ball next year ain't gonna have a chance. They're just not gonna have a chance here in the SEC, and that's just not very positive. Because we're just gonna have a rewind of what happened this year if we don't have the line up there. Mike, talk trash. No, I'm not good at talking trash. I'm just not good at talking trash. But I'm upset though. And somebody said talk trash. Sorry, Roger. I talk trash. I just don't get it. I don't understand like what's going on with Kentucky football. And now it's just too late. Should have been closer. Penalties killed us again. And just completely undisciplined. We're just not. How in the world do you? Nope, not me. I got some good things going on in my life right now. Not gonna get my blood pressure up. How did you get this far in the season and you still completely undisciplined? Like, does nobody not talk about this? Nobody addresses this issue that we're completely undisciplined? What's going on? No one's addressing this issue. Hold people accountable for not being disciplined. I don't get it. Please. I don't get it. Be disciplined. Please. It is Stoops has no answers. None. And the camera always catches Stoops at the wrong time. It just catches Stoops, so he just looks like, I don't know. I tried, I guess. Always catches him at the wrong time. Maybe we'll figure it out for Louisville. I don't even want to do L's down. We haven't even earned the right to do. I don't even feel like I deserve to do L's down because I don't want to. I don't want to get premature with it, and then we go get our butts beat really bad by Louisville. Can we keep the Governor's Cup in Lexington, or will this be the year that it finally goes back over to Louisville? If you don't think Louisville's ready to play us, if you don't think Louisville wants to beat us, then I don't know what to say. We got to win the Governor's Cup, please. Let's just end the year on a positive note by beating Louisville. Let's just go. 2nd and 15 at home, 2 and 15 at home. SEC games. Well, hopefully we can beat the ACC team. Hopefully we're an SEC team. We're going to play an ACC team. Maybe we can get that win. Maybe we can figure out a way to maybe get a win. We don't know yet, but we're going to find out if that's the case. That's for sure. Can we get a win? We played 4 top 10 teams this year and went 1-3. That's we got to do. Who is that? Hey, Scott, thanks for joining. Let's see. Clint Smith, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Ronald Clark, thank you. Mike Dow, thank you so much for joining. Roger Robertson, thank you so much for joining. Rick Brown, I see you. Nobody, thank you so much. As the wickets scatter, thank you so much for joining. We just got some unanswered questions that I hope in the off season we can get addressed. Because if we don't get it addressed, then I don't know where we go from here. I don't know where we go from here if we can't get it fixed. And it don't look like we're going in the right direction. It does not look like we are going in the right direction this year. So I guess we'll just see what happens. I guess hopefully we can see if we can get this thing turned around. If not, maybe Stoops will be here next year. Maybe Stoops won't. Do you guys think Stoops is going to be here next year or not? I'm not sure. I don't know if he's going to be here next year or not, but he'll be here. The buyout's too big. Sorry about this, guys. 1 second. Sorry. Someone told me today I might need somebody to work the back screens for me. And maybe they might be right. But like this is I guess all I can say is to make myself smile is we still got football. I mean, we still got basketball. Nobody got the answer. Nobody. No. Maybe Pope can coach our basketball and football team. Maybe stream lagging like our defense. Sorry about that. Is it still lagging right now? Let me see. Make sure I got that right. Let me see. I got it hooked up right. Somebody let me know if it's still lagging. Hopefully, I had to go off the screen for a second, so hopefully that was what it was. But I'm genuinely sorry you lost out on sleep. I am too, man. I'm really sorry. But I love my Wildcats, and if that's a small sacrifice that I have to make to be able to just show up, I can't do a whole lot more. So I guess the only way that I know how to support is at least to just show up and watch the game, and at least just act like maybe our Wildcats are going to be there. 40 million guarantee. It is too early for the new head coach nominations. I guess so. I don't even know who's I don't even know. But Kentucky football is just they're hey, as Money Mike said on Friday After Next, we between a rock and a hard place right now. We are in a rock between a hard place right now, and we just got to figure this out. Coach Stoops got to figure it out. Are we gonna have a new offensive coordinator next year? Are we gonna get rid of Butch Hamden? Is Mark Stoops going to be there next year? Or will we be in a different conference, maybe the Sun Belt or the A10 or something? What's more likely to happen? Probably none of the. I don't know. Probably none of the above. I'm just glad next year I'll be home and I'll be able to watch it live and I'll be able to watch it like when you guys watch it at real people time, and not this time, and not lose a lot of sleep over it. I don't mind going to sleep at my desk if I got to get up and sacrifice a few minutes of sleep. I don't mind if I get fired. That's okay. It's just work. No problem. Stoops is probably worth $2 million a year. He's overpaid. Yeah, he is. We may not have any coach. We may not have any coach we got this year. It's just you want to show up. You want to believe. Like I know people who went to the ball, who actually flew out to Texas and went to the ball game. Maybe they just thought maybe Kentucky. Look, if you playing a team like Texas, if you have a chance to upset them, if you have a chance to stop them from going to the college football playoffs, and you can't show up motivated, and you can't stay hyped, even as a coach, if a game like this does not excite you, then you're in the wrong business. You're in the wrong business. You should be hyped going on the road with this opportunity, knowing that your year is just what it is. Why not go into somebody else's house? I'm going to show you how much respect Kentucky gets. Texas plays Kentucky on senior day because they say if we play Kentucky, there's no way I'm losing my last home ball game here at the University of Texas. That says a lot. Usually you get somebody who's really, really below you. So is that Texas is saying Kentucky's right here? They're just too small. Kentucky's not big enough to play with us. Is that exactly what they're saying by saying Kentucky's going to play Texas on senior day? Those are the games that you just get somebody so you can just walk over them, so you can have a good feel good going out playing your last game at this stadium. That's a sad day when people schedule Kentucky for their senior day. That says a lot. That speaks volumes about a program when that's the case. Hey guys, schedule Kentucky for your senior day because you'll win. That said, Tar's already bowl eligible. We could just make it a bad bowl. Well, let's go do that. And let's go ruin their chances of going to a better bowl. Let's make it so they got to go somewhere cold and play instead of maybe somewhere warm. Maybe we can do that. Put chat up. I don't have I'm actually just going. I'm streaming directly through YouTube. I'm not using my other chat. So my apologies for that. Okay. I'm not even sure if I can. I don't know if I'm trying to get better at using this, but I don't really know chat. Go to channel, hide user. So yeah, I'm not really sure. So I'm actually just going straight through YouTube, and I'm not using my regular. Streaming service. Just trying something different. See, I'm trying something different to see if maybe I can make things a little better. I don't know. I do like that, but unfortunately, I have to pay for that. So I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to continue to use that service just because I have to pay for it when I can just use YouTube right here for free. So I'm not really sure how much longer I'm going to use that, but I will be using it. I'm still using it on a regular basis. I just decided to use YouTube today. I wanted to try something different. Like UK 2 wins, 15 losses at home against SC West, 17 home games. We're just not a good SEC team. We're just not. Vandy's going bowling this year. Vanderbilt is going to a bowl game this year. They made it, man, on the backs of Kentucky. It's a bad year when Vandy goes to when Vandy's going to a bowl game off the backs of Kentucky. I don't know what we're going to do. I said that at the beginning of the year, we are everybody's homecoming queen and king game. I guess so. And it's definitely paying off to be true. We're just that team. And nothing nobody else can say. And that's bad. That's embarrassing. You're supposed to play somebody like a Sun Belt Conference team for senior day. You go up against somebody that's supposed to be an SEC caliber team, but we're gonna bring them in because we know we're gonna beat Kentucky because these guys are not really any good anyway. So we can beat them. One school has 2 top 10 road wins in the last 2 seasons. It's UK. One school has 2 top 10. Well, I mean, it's good that we can get a top 10 team. I mean, that we can get a top 10 win once in a while, but can we be consistent? I think that's what we want to, I think that's what we want to see as fans. Can we be consistent? Like, I did a show about playing Vanderbilt, Florida, and Auburn. We lost all three of them. All three of them. You can't be happy about that. There's nothing happy. There's nothing happy about that whatsoever. You lose all three of those games, and now look where we at: 4-7, maybe 4-8. We said at the beginning of the year, if we can go 8-4, we would be happy. Look like that may be completely reversed. Look like it may be reversed for real. Next year will be worse, just as hard of a school schedule, and may not have a coach. We don't know what's going to happen next year. I don't know if I will buy into any hype next year. Like, I'm serious. I'm just going to put that out there in advance. I don't know if I'm going to buy into any hope next year. I don't care what quarterback we get here. I don't care what lineman we get here. I don't care anything. Until you go out, UK, until you show me that you're going to consistently win some ball games and stop losing some of these cupcake games, then that's when I start back believing again. I love you. I hope you win every ball game. I cheer for you, but I'm not going to, I'm not going to be caught off guard by losing games that we know we should have won. Maybe next year will be the maybe next year maybe next year we'll go 10-1. I don't know. Maybe you go 10-1 next year. Anything can happen. I bet even Mark Stoops would rather talk about basketball in this post-game press conference. I think so too. Well, so what about our basketball team did? Let's just talk basketball for a couple of minutes. I got to go to work. But basketball, we getting ready for Western Kentucky. Do we beat Western by 25 points or more? Or is this a game where we just kind of just get really contested and maybe win by 10 points against Western Kentucky? You guys tell me. I don't know. We beat ourselves. We beat ourselves time and time again. The penalties, hey, Peanut, thanks for joining. We beat ourselves because we're so undisciplined. And no one seems to want to fix this. No one seems to want to get this fixed game after game after game. We have to be one of the most penalized teams in the SEC. I don't know who is, but I have to say we're towards the bottom. We're towards the bottom. We're horrible when it comes to getting penalties at the wrong time, too. Everything we do happens at the wrong time. Like, we don't get a penalty. We don't get a holding penalty if we gain 1 yard. Oh, well, let us score 45 yards down the field. I mean, let us get 45-yard play. Guess what? It's coming back. Let us get a big stop on third down and we're getting off the field. No way. We got to get a flag. Because we too unfreaking disciplined. And no one's holding anybody accountable. That's my Kentucky football team, though. Rah. Go Cats. CATS. That's it. Mark Stoops' squad would Mark Pope's squad would beat 2012 championship team. Believe that. Ooh, that's who said that? Hank? Ooh, Hank. That's I don't know, man. That's a big statement. Stoops won't be as Cal to meet with anybody and not let Mitch know to get knocked out of a buyout. Now Stoops know better. Stoops learned. Stoops ain't gonna do what Cal did. He's not gonna talk to nobody. We gave Texas a scare today. If we didn't shoot ourselves in the feet and if we could just get one stop here and there, we had a little momentum going. I do want to say that I'm happy that the second half these guys came out and they acted like they really wanted to be there. But a couple of penalties here and there, and it's just, we give up first downs, we get depleted, can't get off the field. Like the last time they scored, they ran the ball every time and still scored a touchdown every single time. They scored. Our defensive line, at the end of the game, we bent and we broke. Pretty much. That's the theme of this year. Kentucky football team bent and then broke because we never recovered. And no one can seem to weld us back together and fix that crack and then go forward and play football. It just didn't happen that way. Mark Stoops said, we're a football state. Okay, I guess. Great fans. Good job, BBN. So the potential was always there with the football team. Just another letdown of a year. Hey, C. Spencer, thank you for joining. It is. And, it was supposed to be one of the best teams that Coach Stoops have had in a very long time. Very athletic, team that was just going to probably hopefully make a little noise, at least a little bit, and be towards the average, a little bit of towards average. That was that was the expectation this year that maybe we thought we could be. And I think we finished maybe in front of Mississippi State probably. I think we're probably going to be or Arkansas, one of them. We're going to finish in the bottom three this year. I'm not sure if we as bad as Mississippi State, but we're going to finish at the bottom, and so it's going to be us or Mississippi State. I'm not even sure about Arkansas. I'm not sure how many games that those guys actually won. Stoops, donate your $9 million to the NIL fund. Hey, maybe so. I mean, you got enough money. Just give 4.5 away to NIL. I mean, let's say we got 2 guards, we got 2 tackles. Donate $4 million and at least go buy you some guys. For one, I give you $1 million if you leave your team to come to Kentucky to block for me, because just like we couldn't get it done. All the hype, but no production, and we just couldn't find a way to close it out. Coaches can't donate to NIL. Well, give me the money, and I donate it. How about that? Hey, give me some of that money, and then after I figure out what I want to do with it for myself, because I got a couple of things I can buy with that money for myself. You know what I mean? I can go shopping for a day or two, and then I'll be like, look, I'm going just give me the 0.5 million, and I can go shop off of that, and I can give the rest of it to some linemen, Boley, and the next and the next Tim Caps. Hey, you think Boley is going to be as good as Tim Couch? We better get an offensive line in there to help him. Then we better get a line in there that can definitely help him. Because if not, then it's just going to be a long year next year if we don't have a line. Hey, Jeff Dowdy, thank you for joining. Peanut, thank you. Jeff Bowling, thank you so much for joining. I see you. It's just going to be one of those years if we don't get this fixed next year. So BOL. We got to get it fixed. So, guys, before I get off, do we beat Louisville next week? Is this should I throw up an L's down to end the video? Do we feel comfortable? Do we feel comfortable enough to say that we're going to beat Louisville next week? Somebody probably can actually pass the ball. Open viewers haven't seen that in a while. It looked pretty good. I mean, the NFL draft picks from this year's football team. 2, our defense was out, wore out big time. Like, we can't have mental mistakes. It's just from Mark Curl. Sorry, I can't throw on the comment up, and it's moving kind of fast. Bad play calling on offense. I mean, come on. We got two of the best receivers in the SEC, maybe wrong quarterback, wrong offensive coordinator. I think Dane Key only got targeted twice, 3 times a day out of the whole ball game. You don't throw it to your top receiver most of the ball game. Is that an issue with the quarterback? Is that an issue with the line? Is that an issue that we're not getting open? Like, we can't give the guy enough time. He's a freshman. He came in. The one thing he couldn't do was take a sack. He could not take a sack, and he took a big sack on that play towards the end of the ball game. It just completely took us out of where we was at. So those kind of things we got to get cleaned up. He'll learn. He'll get better at it as the time goes. But I look for Cutter to start against Louisville. Most people I probably want to see him play. Brock may transfer again, and people won't be upset about it. I'm not even sure if he got 1 more year eligibility or what. But if he does, he might not stick around next year. Where's Winstead at? Is he hurt? I don't know if he's even hurt or not. But he's not even listed. I'm not sure if he even dresses. So we got some things to work on for UK football. And I hope internally these guys understand that it's time to fix some things. Otherwise, you're gonna lose a lot of people. That's for sure. Louisville game, high temp 32. Tickets free. The tickets are free to cheap. I'll probably go. It's gonna be cold out there, man. Yeah, I wouldn't go. I may go to the Louisville game. I don't know. I wouldn't go. I don't like being cold. So I'm going to leave this nice weather to come home to this cold, freezing weather. It just doesn't seem fair, dog. It just doesn't. I wish my family could meet me halfway where it was decent. If it's 32, I won't be going. That's for sure. That suck didn't hurt anything. We would have been fourth and 3 anyway. Nah, I mean, I think, well, here's the thing. It wouldn't, I mean, we got sacked and the 4th and 3, you at least consider going for that. I mean, because you have nothing else to lose anyway. So at least if it's 4th and 3, it can be manageable. And even if it's 4th and 3, at least you can say, well, let's go for it. But when he got sacked, that was a no-brainer. You're not gonna go for that. I mean, getting 1 yard is already hard enough. More or less getting, what was it, like 4th and 50, seemed like. So yes, in my opinion, and this is my opinion, and you guys know football better than I do, but in my opinion, the thing he couldn't do was take that sack. Because at least you got a playbook. I think you got a playbook that is more manageable 4th and 3 than it is 4th and 25. I'm just saying. Matt Jones was saying Stoops' time management is bad. I agree. I mean, that's been that way for years, though. We've been noticing that for years that the clock management and all this stuff that it's just not all that great as well. Too sure ain't dropping two bills on a game. Probably get good seats for less than $50. That's for sure. You get $50 for that. You got to have an offensive line. Say no. Somebody got to play. No O line is the issue. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I said before, Roger. You're absolutely right. Take some money, some deep money, and go buy your line. I don't know any other way to go fix it. Like, I'll pay you $1 million to come block for just come block for my quarterback. Here's you $1 million, here's you $1 million, and here's you $1 million. I would do the Dumb and Dumber when I have all the money, and I would just go down the line and start paying people. There you go. Just come to Kentucky and just play football for me. Wolford is the problem. The offensive line. Get rid of the coach. Get some new linemen. I don't know. I mean, Kentucky turns over coaches more than people. Whatever. I was going to say something, but I don't want to slander anybody's name. They need to fire Mark Stokes. Mark Stoops. If a lineman in a portal, they probably not good. I guess so. But I guess that's a good point, though. It is. I guess. I mean, people, I don't know. I guess you know what? I can't even argue with that. Nobody. You know what? You got a solid point. That's for sure. Anybody notice how Pope didn't schedule any game on football Saturdays? So he's a stand-up guy, as if he couldn't already tell. I'm ready for basketball season on Saturdays. I'm ready for basketball on Tuesdays and Wednesday nights. 2 times a week. Let's get it. Hey, guys, thank you guys for joining in so much. I appreciate it. It's Kentucky football. We go down to Texas, get beat 31-14, I think it was, if I'm correct. 31-14. We go to 4-7 on the year. We couldn't get it done. Brock was spotted in Scott County, Georgetown, talking to the Georgetown Tigers football team. Maybe that's where he's going next year. Maybe he's going to transfer. That's such a step down. Oh my goodness, that's horrible. It really is. At least go to a 1 up to Division 1 2A. He should have benched Brock Vandergriff at the beginning of the game and put the freshman in. Waited too long. But we'll see what happens against Louisville. We'll see if we have a chance to win that ball game or not. And we just, as UK fans, as UK fans, we just show up and root and we just hope for the best. That's for sure. So thank you guys so much, man, for joining the Loyal BBN Fan Show today. I tried to just do this during on live during just strictly on YouTube. So I'm trying something different. I'm working some things out, man. I'm just working some things out. So I appreciate basketball, baby. Yes, absolutely. I appreciate each one of you guys. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. you haven't hit the like button, please do so as well, or not. It's completely up to you guys, but I appreciate it. I'm working on some merch as well, so that should be up. I'll see how things are going. Hopefully by next week, by the end of next week, I have that up too as well on the thing. Expect 6 to 7 games, no matter who is the head coach. But I appreciate everybody. Thank you guys. Thank you. Next time, go Cats.